Okay, so tonight we are going to go over charting because they just announced, our amazing company just announced that you can earn a $5,000 bonus in January or February when you promote to the rank of Emerald in January or February. So let's pull this up. You should all be able to see. I'm trying to pull up. Okay. Can you see the Emerald chart? Yes. Give me some head nods, Brian. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so promoting to Emerald. Now, some of you may be brand new or fairly new and be like, whoa, Kelly, what am I looking at? This is making me nervous. It's okay. We're going to run through it all. And some of you may be looking at this and be like, I'm doing great. Like I've got two teammates, or I'm Ruby, whatever it might be. We're going to go through it all. Okay. So Emerald, average earnings, $939 a month. Who wants to make about an extra $1,000 a month? Anybody? Any hands being raised? Okay. Okay. 3 qualified legs, 2 being Ruby legs, and 5,000 in total group volume. Now I'm going to break this down with you. Earnings from your team's activity, it goes through the percentages that you make and all of that good stuff, which is very important. And if you read through this, when you are an Emerald, you go on to make 2% on your 6th level or deeper infinitely. Now, to some of you, you may be like, Kelly, I'm just starting out. I don't need to know that. It doesn't matter. I don't have 6 levels. It will matter down the line because you're building a business, okay? A very successful, fruitful business. So you are the green circle where it says you. Now, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 distributors on your team. So I can't see the chat right now, but I want you to drop in the chat. How many distributors do you still need to go Emerald? Do you need all 9? Do you need 3? Do you need 6? How many distributors do you need? Because that's very important that you know how many distributors that you need. Okay. With that being said, first goal is to fill those 3 top boxes. Okay. You're helping 3 different people change their life. And right now you can do that for $39. You guys, the last banner that I saw on Connect said that there were just under 8,000 in codes left. Is that right? Am I saying that right? I think I am. So 8,000 codes, $39. That promo is going to run out. Okay. That promo is going to go bye-bye. You can help people start for $39. So if you need 3, if you need 6, if you need all 9, I want you to think about who can you help start their business. Now, let me take out my little handy dandy pen. So I'm going to say that I'm already a Ruby. And so I have my friend Brienne over here. She's one of my 400 boxes. And then I have my friend Jennifer over here. She's one of my 400 boxes. Another person that I'm helped changing their life. And then I have my friend Candace over here. And she's changing her life. I'm helping her. Okay. So I've got those 3 boxes filled. And I went Ruby last month. So they were all at 400 in group volume. Okay. Now I need to fill these other 6 boxes with new teammates. Now that being said, I'm helping Brienne and I'm helping Jennifer go Ruby. Okay. So they could be signing distributors, but I also could be signing distributors and placing them underneath my distributors. So in this case, I said Brienne and Jennifer are my Rubies. Okay. Is everyone following what I'm saying about how you can place, you could have 3 distributors and then you can enroll more distributors and place them under your other distributors. Okay. You don't want to keep all your distributors on your top line. Okay. You want to be able to move them. So you can move distributors underneath your other teammates. The goal is to get yourself charted for Emerald as quickly as possible. Okay. You want to fill all of these boxes with names. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you're helping and training each of these distributors to sign what? What's the first goal of any new distributor? To sign their first loyal customers, right? 6 loyal customers. Each of your Rubies has to meet the Ruby qualifications. So up here we talk about 5,000 in total group volume, right? For Emerald. Now for Ruby, those of you that have gone Ruby, you know you have to have 2,000 in total group volume, with each of your qualified legs having a minimum of 400. Okay, so 400 from customers' orders, from auto ships, from personal orders, whatever it might be. So 400 times 3, let's just look at Brienne's Ruby here. Brienne's got 3 distributors on the screen, okay? Pretend that these boxes are filled in because I haven't filled in their names yet. Let's say it's Lori, Susie, and Caitlin. They all have 400 in volume, okay? Now, 400 times 3 is 1,200, right? Don't mind my messy drawing, you guys. And that's 1,200. 1,200 plus, let's say Brienne has 400 directly under her. That's 1,600. Another 400 in volume has to come from somewhere under Brienne. It doesn't matter where it is, okay? It does not matter. But Brienne's group volume, when you're ready to promote to Emerald, Brienne's group volume has to read 2,000 group volume. And Brienne, because she is a Ruby, has to be commission qualified. This is important, okay? I want you to write next to, if you have a chart out, you want to highlight, notate, both Rubies have to be commission qualified, okay? And we all know in order to be commission qualified, you can either run an 80 BV auto ship or have a minimum of 150 in sales directly under you, okay? And PVV is the volume directly under you. Group volume is your whole team, okay? Whole team. So you also, as a future Emerald leader, should be running an auto shipment so that you have product coming to you to ensure that you are commission qualified. If you're not running an auto shipment, you have to have a minimum of 150 in personal BV directly under you from customers' orders to be commission qualified, okay? So Brienne and Jennifer on this chart have to be commission qualified and have to have a total of 2,000 in group volume underneath them, okay? Brienne and Jennifer, let's say they're both charted, you're good. They've got 2,000 in group volume and it's coming to the end of the month. Now, 2,000 plus 2,000 is 4,000. Candace, here on this chart, is your qualified leg. She has to have a minimum of 400 in group volume, okay? 400 in volume under her. So 2,000 plus 2,000 is 4,000. 4,000 plus 400 under Candace is 2,400. No, 4,400. I can do math, I promise. That's how simple this business is, okay? 4,400 in volume. So that's 600 in volume from a total of 5,000. So that extra 600 can come from anywhere, okay? It can come from Brienne's Ruby. It can come from Jennifer. It can come from Candace. It can come from directly under you. It does not matter, okay? But what matters is that Brienne and Jennifer both have to read as Ruby in the system in order for you to promote to Emerald, and you have to have a total group volume of 5,000 and each of your qualified legs. So in this case, you can see names where qualified legs say Candace, Lori, Caitlin, Susie. Then let's say we have Rebecca, Jean, and I can't think of names right now, and Leah. All of them have to be at 400, okay? I'm not being very creative with names right now. So they all have to be at 400, but your total group volume has to be at 5,000. Why am I reiterating this stuff? Because these are little things that people can get tripped up on. And then it's like the last couple days in the month and they're like, oh shoot, I'm 400 away. Here's what I want you to know. Emerald is something that can happen quickly. Emerald is something that can happen in 1 month. You can go from a brand new distributor to an Emerald leader in 1 month. Well, that takes some hustle. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. But a $5,000 bonus is worth the hustle, okay? And what I want you to know is that with going Emerald, you are setting yourself up so beautifully to go Diamond. And Diamond, my friends, is where the big money's made. Like the big girl, full-time income money is made, okay? So I want you to think about this. You're focused on you. You're focused on going Emerald, and that's your goal, right? But all of these new distributors that you're bringing in for $39 that you're bringing in because it's a brand new year and people are looking, praying, like desperate for a way to make extra income, you're going to help every single one of those people go Emerald, okay? And you're not going to think to yourself, oh gosh, what if I sign this person up and they don't do anything? Nope. Nope, you're not even going to have that thought. You're going to share your confidence that you have for yourself to go Emerald and earn this $5,000 bonus. And you're going to share that with every single distributor that you bring into your organization because they deserve it. And because you care about them and their goals and what they want to accomplish. Okay. You care about them. And that's why they are joining you. You guys, you have to remember that every single person that goes on your Emerald chart, your Ruby chart, your Diamond chart, your Double Diamond chart, your Ambassador chart, those people trust you to teach them how to be successful. Okay. And if you keep that at your core, if you stay excited, if you stay confident, if you share with people what you have your hands on and what you're about to do, they are going to be so excited and they're going to run with their hair on fire with you towards your goal and ultimately towards their goal, right? So you need to share with your new distributors as they're coming in, I'm earning a $5,000 bonus and I can't wait to help you do the same. Okay, you need to speak that life over their business. I'm going to stop screen sharing so that I can see you guys. Now, I want to know who has questions about charting, because charting is so, like, there are no silly questions, zero silly questions. Who has questions about charting? Because it's so, so important to understand this, because if we don't understand charting, we can't promote, right? We gotta understand. Okay. Okay, Candace, I love it. So Candace brings up a good point. She said, I'm charted, but not many working, so I need 7. She's choosing to work with people. She's bringing in new people, okay? So whether you've been doing this for a while and maybe you have people on your chart that you're like, they're not really working, I want to replace them. You can do that, okay? And talk to your enroller about stacking, okay? Heather, that's a personal, that's a preference. I don't think it's terrible to have some people that are not working on your organization on your chart. You can also, if you have volume in some of these places, like, for example, in that Ruby under Brienne, I had Lori, Caitlin, and Susie. Let's say Susie signed up. Susie's done 0. Susie signed up and she had a family emergency and she's been off the grid. But you helped her sign some customers. So there's some volume there. You sign another distributor, you can place her under Susie to help stack volume there. And I think that's a really good thing to bring up, actually. So you can stack volume under non-workers. That is something that I practice in my business. That is something that I do when I'm charting. Okay. It's okay to stack. To be a qualified leg, they have to have 6 personally enrolled customers. No, they do not. They do not. To be a qualified leg, they have to have 400 in group volume. Period. End of story. That can be from personally enrolled customers. That can be from customers you placed under them, whether you enrolled them on their website or not. It does not matter where that volume comes from. It just matters that it's there. Another thing that I want to bring up, all of your distributors on your chart have to be active. Okay. They cannot be canceled. They could be on commission hold, but you want to make sure if they're on commission hold that you know the reason. Is it because they didn't fill out their tax information, or is it because they are on commission hold because they haven't filled out like paperwork correctly or something like that? How would we replace your distributors that are not working? Is that just the stacking? So you could stack, or you could okay. Let's say on that chart, let's say I had, Brienne and Jennifer as my second Ruby. Let's say Brienne is like a non-working, like she's charted, but there's like no volume there and there's no distributors there. Replace that. Just ignore, like put Brienne like off to the side, like she's over here. Get rid of her. And then your new distributor that you enroll that's on fire, leave her on your top line and build her to Ruby. Okay. Run with the people that are running. If you're saying, I have non-workers, you will bring in what you are putting out there. If you don't want to bring in duds, don't be a dud. And I'm not calling any of you duds, but some of you in your mind are telling yourself that you can't do this. And that's just simply not true. Some of you are telling yourself that I've been here before and I've been through boom season and maybe this just isn't for me. Stop right now. Stop. You can do this, okay? You can do this and you can do so much more, Okay. When I started this business, you guys, I just wanted to make an extra $500 a month. I just wanted to go Ruby. And I remember going to my first event and being like, there are all different kinds of people here. And I don't feel like I am, like, I met Brianna and I was like, I'm not like her. And you guys, it's funny because we are a lot alike, but like, I didn't think I was like her. I didn't think I could do what she had done. Okay. I didn't think I could do what she had done. And here I am. Okay. Don't count yourself out. Don't count out the people in your network that you think don't need extra money. Or and we were just talking about this with newbies. Like, everybody needs extra money. We're heading into 2021. People need extra money. Okay. Ask your friends, ask your family. They all want you to ask them. My enroller never asked me to do this business. I went to her. Okay. You don't know what you don't know. And if you're not asking, they're not a genie, right? Like, they can't read your mind that you think they would be great. What other questions do you guys have?
I would just like to say, while you guys are thinking of your next question, that I remember going to my first event and looking at the people on stage and being like, realizing they weren't special. Like that was like such an aha moment for me, is realizing that, like, oh my God, like I thought that people who were successful in this business had some kind of like I would literally say, like, okay, but if they would just tell me what they were doing, I could do it. Like I could totally do it. They were working. They were working. Okay. And once I figured out how to work my business, I had somebody tell me one time, the one bit of information that you'll ever hear me, that my enroller gave me. You're not going to know how to work this business until one day you do. And that today may not make sense to you, but one day you'll wake up and you'll be like, damn, was right. And guys, that's why we talk about doing your KPIs. That's why we're teaching you charting. We want you to know what you're doing from the beginning. If you're sitting there right now and you're like, I don't know what to do, Brianne. I want you to go to the page. I want you to search KPI. Okay, those stands for key performance indicators. That is exactly what you're going to start doing every single day. That is how you're going to fill those boxes. Kelly just gave you a roadmap for how you need to make it happen. Okay, that was literally all I needed. That is all I needed, was to know what to do. And then once I figured out how to work, which is exactly what your KPIs are, and if you're sitting there and you're new and you don't know, guys, this is going to tell you exactly what to do every single day, and it's going to keep you from being on your phone for 8 hours. You get it done, and then you move on with your life, and it's awesome. Okay, so don't ever feel like you don't know what to do, or you're on Facebook and you're like, I want to work, but I don't know. Message us. Okay, we will tell you exactly what to do. We'll tell you how you can put yourself in front of people who want to order products exactly like what you have to offer. Okay, so don't ever feel like you don't know what to do. Just trust the process and then take one step forward every single day. Okay, your call. I'm out.
No, that's perfect. And Brianne, what Brianne just said, I can remember even as a diamond leader saying, like, being at an event and being like, why? Like, I wish they would just tell me, like, oh, what's their script? Literally, you guys, you can obsess about scripts till the cows come home. It's not a script. It's not, it's your confidence. Okay. So just like I tell all of my newbies, you have to borrow my confidence because I know every single one of you can do this. But it's you're doubting yourself. And that's where the mindset piece comes in. Read, this is my challenge to you. Over the next 2 months, it's going to be crazy. You're going to be running after this goal, and then you're going to turn around and you're going to run after diamond with your hair on fire. Every day, read 10 pages from a book. Every single day. Grow your mind. Okay. And I think that's on the KPI checklist of self-development. I don't know if it says 10 pages, but we did that all the entire month of December. And reading 10 pages is something I always listen to stuff, but I don't always read. Reading 10 pages is something I've struggled with, like doing every single day. And it makes such a difference in your mindset, in your heart. If you need book recommendations, ask your enroller. Like, I have a million book recommendations. There's so many great books you can read. There's so many things you can do, but 10 pages, that's all you need. 10 pages every day. And the last thing I want to leave you with tonight is take a Sabbath. Every week, take Saturday or Sunday, or if you work a full-time job and you work weekends and you need to take a day during the week, take a day. But work your booty off the other 6 days of the week. And that 7th day, take it off. Okay? If you can take Sunday, take off Sunday. If you can take whatever it is, but like take that day off. Observe a Sabbath. Okay? I didn't take Sabbaths until June. And you know what happened in June of this year? I promoted to presidential. Okay? Don't doubt the process, embrace it, borrow our confidence, and just know that you can do this and so, so much more. And I pray that this is the beginning for you that unlocks the mental block that some of you may be like feeling like you don't know how you're going to do this, okay? Because it's 100% possible. And I'm so stinking excited to celebrate every single one of you going emerald and then going diamond. And if you're already emerald or already diamond, I'm so excited for you to help as many people possible go emerald and achieve this, because this is going to set every single one of you up for going diamond in March, okay? So not only do I want you to set a date for emerald, I want you to set a date for March. Diamond in March. Don't question it. Don't doubt it. Know that you're going diamond in March, okay? Because you're going to go emerald in January or February. Any other last minute questions before we end this call? Yes. I'm going to actually stop the recording.